Hey yo, good afternoon. So first of all, bana ni PIZZO hapa hivi. I want to take this chance to congratulate the president-elect, His Excellency, William Ruto. Najua saying aja congratulate especially a generation yetu because our understanding in go on. But I want to take this opportunity to, thank you on your winning. Sijui mbona sasa uko na expect win bana for this seat. Unatoka LD when Irana na nyi wote ni gold medalists, so congratulations on your gold medal for this country. But hii job inakuja na a lot of responsibilities, na kitu imenibamba through this is that one, you're the first person to ever run for president and win on the first round. None of these other niggas ever actually win like that, Moi alipata after Unyato kukata, Kibaki ran for a couple of times, Unyame ran for a couple of times. You ran once and you won. So I think whatever the blueprint you're using should be emulated and is super dope. Ama style yako ama your skill and uko nayo, we would like to borrow from that at some point, because at CC we are coming. Yeah, we are coming, and we hope you clap for us when the day comes. But for now I'm to a few things ukiingia ndani tunataka utuadressie. One ni healthcare bana. I would say the previous government, which you are also part of, umetengeneza a lot of roads, which is impressive, but where these roads going to? We have so many roads than schools, we have so many roads than hospitals, It's good, but where this road's heading to, please, tunataka more public hospitals that people can actually get services, more schools, public schools that actually are teaching, because unaona sahi private sector ina take advantage of the lower rate of education that is being given in public schools. Therefore, wase wanna end up taking their kids to private schools which are too expensive for no reason, just because our public schools are not as good. But yeah, so tunataka uaddress your issue of public schools bana zikwe to a certain level that our kids can actually go to these schools and get a job out of it, not always going to private schools. And now private schools are taking advantage of all this stuff. The second one inaweza kuwa ni minimum wage. The other day niona Unyali raised minimum wage to 12%. The 12% only applies to people that are actually formally employed. For those that are in informal employment, tuseme artist, tuseme wasaji wa kali, tuseme mama mboga, tuseme wasako garage pale hivyo, these guys, the minimum wage doesn't apply on them. And the people that are actually formally employed by, let's say, government or institutions are 17% of the total, which is the total is 17 million people are employed, and in that 17 million people, only 17% of it are formally employed, that the minimum wage raise actually apply to them. So what about the other guys? Unajua msewa mboga minimum wage hata mraise huwa imaffect haimfikii. So my question is like, we need you to come up with a solution for this, for people who are actually doing this type of informal jobs, and how to raise their minimum wage so that they can have a standard living. Watukaa sisi ne tuligrow Kibich, hata wasi hizo minimum wage zikiraise buda yetu wakwa ireziwa mshahara, naona mwindre bado anamsumbua uko inda. So we want you to address that, and we see how that goes, So Mr. William Ruto, ukona job bana. Another thing which most people probably are gonna expect me about the arts and culture economy. In the world right now, there's so many places, like for example in the US only there was $166.3 billion that was raised only from arts. The art and culture sector in Kenya has not been supported over the years. We've been fighting the MCSK, we've been fighting the corporations. I hope your government actually understands how much money can be made from arts and culture in this country, being that we are over 47 cultural society that offers everything different. And if we sell only our culture and art, we'll be making so much money that you have no idea. If you want to talk about this in person, I'm always available. Highlight me, man. You're the big homie now, I'm the big homie on the other side. Let's talk about it. But there's so much money to be made from art and music economy that will impact, with art alone and culture is employing more youths today than the government ever will, period. Yeah, man, these are facts. Art and the culture, just art in itself is employing so many people, from to welding to mtokchora to msanii. All these guys are employed by this sector, and we don't get that much support. We never get that much support anyway. People just think we're entertainers, and this actually also goes to the artists. We're just more than entertainers. We're not just here to entertain people to laugh and go home. This is a proper business that if kuna institutions zimewekwa and policies that to guide, we could make so much money off this. So Mr. William Ruto, holla at me. And last but not least, weed, maze. I know you're a Christian, so this is a very sensitive topic for you, but weed is one of the holiest plants in the world. And what I ask for you is not even just the legality of it, but just decriminalizing weed. The other day I saw you met the senator for Delaware. In Delaware now, you're allowed to work with 3 grams of marijuana, for recreational purposes. And this, you have to be 21 years and above. That means if there's proper regulation made, also this is a multi-billion business. We know of government officials that are in weed business. I know and you could do research on this. And also, this is why we were like really big fans of Wajackoya, because the economic value of weed. And for me, what I'm asking from you, because I know this will take a lot of prayers for you to understand, but first is decriminalizing weed. There's so many young people in juvenile. I've worked in committee with juveniles, people that are arrested because of 100 shillings weed, and they've been there for over 5 years. You are in jail for over 5 years because of weed of 100 bob. It's not fair. I think the first thing is to decriminalize weed, and people should not be going to jail and losing their lives because they were arrested with 1 joint. If you're moving kilos, yeah, you should be arrested. But if you're having 1 joint, most of us smoke weed to like help us with our anxieties. We just don't smoke weed to get high. There's so many benefits that weed give us.